We're gonna get on our jet.
Personal jet, too. It's just him and CC and like 2 other people.
For our 20-mile drive.
Wayne Ellington. Weaknesses. He has difficulty playing through contact. By the way, most people's weaknesses in this are pretty much the same. They're like hold L2.
And just play aggressive defense. Yeah, that's...
I hope they change
standard
that
stuff.
on.
They do. It gets a lot more intuitive, honestly.
Come on, George.
George. Yeah, give it to him. It's nice. Oh, he's open. That's a tough shot, though.
I was open, too. I called for it. He ignored me.
Completely selfish.
I wonder if team chemistry raises, like, them listening to you.
I think it does. Once you get better and you start to, like, you're a starter and stuff, you're calling for pass has more power.
Okay. Did you see anything about switching shoes or anything on this game?
Yeah, you have to go over to... It says you have to go over to the Features Options tab on the main menu. And then you can scroll down to 2K Shoes and select it, is what it says on there.
Oh, interesting.
So I think we have to go back to the main menu.
So that's not very intuitive at all.
Not at all, no. Yeah, it gets way better into other games.
That guy was not expecting.
Come on, man.
He was trying to do a pick and roll for me. Good ball movement.
Read the room, freak.
Here you go. Do you ever reach for the ball?
Yes. It usually gets you a foul, but yeah. I try to time it where you can steal a pass as it's coming to the guy you're guarding. But it's tough.
Thomas Jefferson cashes. Here, pass it to me, pass it to me, pass it to me.
Ooh!
I filled the lane.
Just bullied the man.
Do you think I... He's like, yeah, fuck you, Alan. Later I'm going to be filling your wife's lane correctly. You bastard. And then
freak, I've never met you in my life!
He teams up with McGregor. He's Conor McGregor. He's like,
so
your wife's in my DMs! Your wife's in my DMs! I don't have comebacks anymore!
Just walks into the crowd and starts slapping old men around, too.
Dude, his trash talk has gotten so bad.
Dude, it used to be so creative and clever. That's good. Yes, dude, let's go. It used to be so creative and clever, and there were so many good lines. If you go back to his prime run, where he was slicing up Eddie Alvarez and Chad Mendez and all of those guys, Dennis Seaver, like he was going to town. Poirier even the first time.
What does he even say now? Like, I don't like Islam. Like, remember that? Remember when he like shit on like Islam as a religion?
He was drunk that whole like lead up to Khabib.
It was embarrassing.
It was so bad. He launched proper 12 and then drank half the inventory. It was such a shame. But he
drank half the inventory.
It was not good, Conor. And
that was hilarious.
And he would train. Like they even talked about it. He was like, yeah, Conor would train and then he'd leave for 3 days on a bender and then come back and train the next morning. Yeah, that was a sick shot.
Field goal percentage 100%. He's like, can't touch it no more. My percentage.
Just passes only in horrible situations.
You know what I like the idea of? I like the idea of, at the end where we have to force a foul if we're down.
Yeah.
He's like, Coach, I can't. That'll be on my stats. So he just won't.
Get Alan to do it. I'm not doing it, Coach.
He just won't touch it.
Check me out. I'm not doing it. Coach, you think I earned these new shoes by getting fouls? I don't think so.
Wait, let's hear what the... Oh, no, I tipped it. I want to hear what the Mongoloid had to say. I apologize.
Okay, such a troglodyte. Yeah, dude, Conor, it's such a shame because he was one of my, like, his run is one of my favorite sporting times in history. Was his prime run where he became double champ. He was piecing people up. It was such a fun time in sports. And that was the time when, like, Ronda was still kind of doing her thing and, like, being a problem. I think she got knocked out.
Gina Carano was starting to come up, wasn't she?
No, she was way before that.
Oh,
yeah.
Was she?
Yeah, Gina was one of the OGs, actually.
How old is she?
That's a good question.
Because I don't feel like she's that old.
No, well, she was doing it for a while, but let's see, how old is she?
Miles
she was
Morales.
just on Joe Rogan. Did you see that?
What was this? I passed it to him and went nowhere near him.
Sick. She's 40.
Wow, she doesn't look it. Did you see rumors that she wants to get back in and do another fight?
What?
Yeah.
I mean, she's 40. She could. Like, there's like a heavyweight guy that right now that's 42 that's doing it. So I mean, she could, but I don't know if it's a good idea, man. Like,
I just don't want it to like mess her up.
No.
Because she seems like a nice girl. You know?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wow. So she fought Cyborg and lost to Cyborg in 2009, but her first fight, let me see when that was. 2006 is what it says here, is one of her first fights. So, I mean, she was doing it. She was one of the original women's MMA people, and there were some people before, obviously.
I didn't know she was that early, honestly.
Yeah, it's crazy. And her last one was in 2009, is what it says. But she could go back for sure. That loss to Cyborg, everyone was losing to Cyborg there. Cyborg was doing an immense amount of steroids. There's
and
no
then
question.
after that, Cyborg went on to like badmouth the DCEU and get really angry about stuff. Oh, sorry, we're talking about different shit. Sorry. That's right.
Yeah, dude, Ray Fisher was not a good MMA fighter. It really was not cool. Way too many steroids. Not respectful to his opponents. Zack Snyder rooted for him hard, though. Yeah, so like she could go back. I think that she would probably be fine. She's jacked and is still a monster now, but
yeah, and she's hot.
Yeah, she is.
She's real hot.
It's a real shame about Mandalorian, man. I really liked her character in that show.
I do too. Oh, you know what? Here's the thing. I don't care what your beliefs are. Like, you're not forcing it on anybody.
No.
She's not, like, going out there making anybody not get a shot or whatever.
Yeah, look at Tom Cruise, all that Scientology stuff. People still love Top Gun. I had a great time at that movie. And doesn't mean I agree with the way the dude operates, but I enjoyed the film. You know?
And you know what? And in that same line of reasoning, I don't really want to watch it because I really dislike Tom Cruise. But
so
guess
don't
what?
Watch it.
But guess what? That's the thing. I don't expect them to not employ Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I don't say, like, fire Tom.
It's like, oh, I'm just not going to go see it. That's how it should work. That's how you dictate the market. If you don't like something, don't watch it.
Right, and I don't care if you watch it.
Yeah.
When was the last time I got on you for supporting something with your money? Have I ever?
Maybe, I don't remember.
Maybe once as a meme about these games, buying them every year.
Yeah, that's true. About like NHL. Dude, that was a steal, by the way, and an assist. Let's go, dude. He missed it. Stuckey is the worst player in the NBA.
No,
could not have been a better pass.
Seriously, I don't get it. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't. No. What do you mean? Even D+. All right, we'll take that. Thanks, coach.
Come on, freak. Why can't you do it? You a 60 overall. Here, you play. I'm sick of this, coach.
Paul George is like 99 overall, and they're like, "Freak, take over."
Do you want to be an asshole in the
For sure, yes, I do.
In the interviews,
because when I played this game the first time, I was like, I got to make sure I have good chemistry.
No,
it's
not
so this run,
funny
dude.
to ruin the chemistry. You know what I said one time? They were like, "Freak, what do you think about the fact that you couldn't get anyone to land?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. Why don't you just stick it all on me? Why don't you just blame me for everything?"
It has a pity party for Freak.
Here's what he did. Here's what he said. He was like, doesn't matter at all that the coach was calling garbage plays. Doesn't matter that my teammates couldn't pass me the ball when I was wide open. Put it on me, like you always do. I don't care. That's what he said. And I'm just sitting here borderline crying, laughing.
Because it's his first game in the league. He's like, you always do this. It's always you.
It was the beginning of year 2. And it's like, dude, you are like Colin Kaepernicking your own career right now. Like, you are going to be blacklisted. I think
he's just throwing a fit up there.
I think that the idea is that he's like, oh man, they hyped up the answer in my interviews. I better give an interview like he would. By the way, did you know that famous rant? I watched that.
Practice?
Yeah, the practice rant.
Yeah, it's great.
Guess what? Did you know that was at the end of a ton of bad shit in his life?
Oh yeah, it was
like
really...
one of his best friends just died.
Oh yeah,
and a ton of other stuff, and everybody honed in on that, and they were like, Allen Iverson's a piece of shit. He doesn't want to practice and this and that. Dude, if you watch the context of it, that interview was like an hour. That was forever. I mean, I don't know if it was quite that long, but it was really long.
I didn't realize it was an hour long. That's crazy.
It was super long. He went into a ton of like personal life stuff too, and people like have been bagging on him for years about that. And you know, it's a little funny that his team chemistry was so bad that borderline the league didn't want him anymore. Sure, that's a bit of a meme. I've made a joke about that too, but like, one, he was still offered a job.
Yes,
and two,
he's still one of the best players of all time, by the way.
The dude just seemed sad. Like, the dude seemed like he like, oh, poor millionaire. That's what people always say, but, like, he's still a human being. When his friends died, he was having a bad run of it in terms of, you know, like, what was going on. The team chemistry wasn't working out. It seemed like there was friction behind the scenes with his coach. So, basically, going to your job every day and you and the boss fighting every day. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, him and Larry Brown did not get along.
Even if it's your fault, too, that still is stressful. So you have all this stuff plus a death of someone you care about, And then right after that, everybody just shits on you for 30 seconds of your borderline hour-long interview.
Which, by the way, you have to do every day. You have to sit and talk to those guys about, hey, if you had a good game, you have to sit there and talk about like every single shot and every single play and what you think you did good and what was bad and what about the game plan. You're answering the same questions every day. And then if it's a bad game, you're answering the same things like, hey, what do you think went wrong? Was it this? Did you just not come prepared? What's the problem? It's like if you, every single day for your task, and once again, these guys do make a lot of money to deal with this. It's part of it. It's how you get promoted. It's how the league generates money. Nonetheless, imagine every day you do a task, and then right after that task, you go and get grilled by 15 reporters about what went right, what went wrong, what you could have done better, all that stuff.
For a long time.
For 8 months a year. That's what you deal with.
Well, it's like these guys who are movie stars, and again, you know, like you said, you get paid for it.
Yes.
But like, you go out there and what you want to do is act.
Yeah.
But they're forcing you to do press junkets with people who don't know anything. It'd be like you and me. Imagine you and me interviewing Durant after every game. We're not
just a couple
NBA
of morons,
players.
yeah.
We're not. Like, it's just there's only so much we can know about what was going on out there.
Yeah, well,
and he's having to answer our questions every day and feeling, God, these fuckers.
Yeah. And that's the thing, and these guys who have never played basketball on any level, some of those guys, they've never played, they've just watched.
They're just press.
Just been journalists and are just scrutinizing. Their job is to find things to write about. And it's easier to get clicks and to get attention and to elevate your career if you're finding negative things to write about.
And you're being a dick.
So they're always a lot of those guys will ask really tough, annoying questions that are not flattering to the athletes, and they're even trying to set them up to answer poorly so that they get a better story and they can get a headline, because at some point you have to generate headlines too. So it's them trying to do their job, but some of them do it in a really scummy way to advance their career.
It's dumb.
Would you guys be willing to pause for your Let's Play and help your mom bring some meat upstairs?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely I can.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who was playing? What was going on here? Oh,
hello,
we lost
my name
points.
Freak.
Oh, I got a
You
foul
must
is
have
what it
been
was, yeah.
I'm Freak.
I
Hello.
played phenomenal defense.
You actually have been playing very well. What's 3-point percentage?
We're at 0. We missed.
Because we missed 1.
Yeah. And they're just scrutinizing it for, it's not cool, the animosity that I feel from the crowd here.
I like that T plays well, but we still ended up on the Pacers anyway.
Okay, well, no one's perfect. Give it to me.
It is insane that Dom was like, all right. Oh, nice assist.
It went right through his hands.
Very
Dom, like in Fast and Furious?
Yeah, Dom from Fast and Furious. Vin Diesel was telling us that we were going to be a number 1 draft pick. And then we didn't even go in the top 10.
No.
Were we number 11?
Blocked. Sorry.
You're like, Coach, you see that defense?
That was a bit of a mistake.
You're in half court and he's under the basket alone. Is that another assist?
I think the next NBA character that we make should be named after T, and his name should be T-Nile Dysfunction.
So that's hilarious. But I want that to be his character, not ours.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh no, Charles Barkley here going up. I just saw he was bald, so he looked the same.
Is that Charles Barkley? T-Nile Dysfunction is really good.
That is really good.
I can get behind that.
Here, Turner, shoot, Brock. Pass to assist. What do you mean? Why'd I lose points?
No, you did good.
You called him Brock Turner.
Yeah,
I
we
lost
like
some
that.
points.
They draw the line there, Brock Turner jokes. What is that guy up to nowadays? What do you think?
His knees in garbage cans. That's what he's up to.
It's a busy guy.
Wait.
We lost again.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
I fouled him in the last 2
Because such a pussy.
and now he gets free throws.
Nice.
In the last 3 seconds of the game.
You're gonna dribble in front of me? Freak, we gotta ask, what was that all about at the end of the game there? Tell you what, you're next if he has another dumb question like that.
Shoot. Come on, Tim. Why didn't they shoot? My percentage. Miles, you fucked up my percentage.
It's like, Freak.
Get off the court.
We didn't even shoot, Freak. It didn't affect
Get
anyone's
off
percentage.
of my court.
You're really funny.
Yeah, like how he mutters going away. Stupid fucking
Indiana's stupid.
He literally looks like an ogre.
Gotta bring a gun next time. Jeez. Oh, dude, the story, it starts getting bananas crazy after this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, in the last few games of your career, it is insanity, and I am so excited for you to witness it. It's so bad. Well, it's me.
What do you mean it's a Spike Lee joint?
Me. What if they were just like, everyone was so shit in this game, our We Are Jordan player for the game is Michael Jordan. He didn't even play. And they cut to footage of him at home watching a movie. He was better than all these people.
There's the goat at it again.
Who's the guy in the middle? I forget.
That's Ernie Johnson.
Has he ever played?
No. He's been a journalist, though. He is one of the best parts of the show. He's so good. I love that guy.
Do you like Shaq?
I love Shaq.
That makes sense.
Shaq's great, too.
Well, please give me that story, that sweet story. There's like a Victor cutscene coming up that is one of the best things I've ever seen. And then...
But are they getting threatened by the GM?
Yeah!
This is his?
It's one of them.
What's this guy's deal? He's got a real look in his eye.
He's the Joker.
Twin CC and Dom got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Rebrand?
No. Recalibrate. All this stuff they got you doing to recalibrate your images cost you in the hood, fam. Yo, the streets is watching, and they're not convinced.
Vic, how many times do I have to tell you? The streets ain't always right, man.
Nah. It's always good in the hood. Let's not forget, I am a student of human nature, all right? Take your man here. He's playing this here video game is to not address the reason why his brand Jordan sneakers are sitting on store shelves collecting dust.
Ooh.
Okay, what are your suggestions, Victor?
He wants you to rob a bodega. I'm sorry.
Look at our nose. Our nose. So one thing that happens is our nose, it goes flaccid when we're upset, but when we're happy and excited, it is like hard.
I made that
That's really funny.
Good penetrated diamond.
Look at the cross-eyed stare. This guy's trying to decide when he'll get to his final step of evolution. By the way, the answer is never.
This scene was also really funny with my character, too, who literally looks like Pinocchio.
Fine, B, go ahead. We'll recalibrate back to Harlem. Remind these fools where you from. Represent, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's that Jesus piece you used to rock? Nah, that Shuttlesworth.
With them fake chains we used to wear.
Yo, but that's my point. Yo, let me get you some nice jewels, huh? Make it flossy. Get you a new whip, something that the hood will love. Let's remind these fools that you the Harlem Renaissance up in this piece. Get a club, I don't know, something. Just throw your weight around, man.
I mean, at least get me some, too.
Yeah, and get some nice free vet, too.
Nah, but for real, in all seriousness. You think it's that bad?
Yo. Cats be laughing at your corny commercials, B.
Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. Yo, we could change all that.
Do people even say cats anymore?
No.
Even in the hood.
No, I don't think so.
Spike Lee's out of touch.
I would know.
Spike Lee's like, 50 years ago, this is what they would have said. Spike, no one says cats anymore. Say it! Say it, or the N-word's gonna be in your script, too. It's Dom Pagnotti, too. He's like, oh, shit.
Like, Vic, say it, please say it.
Why does he say B, by the way? Like,
I don't
what does
know.
that
I think
mean?
he's saying bitch. Nah, it's boy, I think. I don't know.